Hey, hey. Oh, it's me, Buck Stallion, and I have no sound effects today. And that's probably better. Let me see. What does this do? Let's see what this.
I am us, diviner of pleasures, seller of secrets. Savor my sweet chirping, and hang yourself on my every word, for I know no bounds. Rip eyes from kittens, tails from puppies, babies from their mothers. Breaker of wills, devourer of truth. I am the great panderer.
Okay, well, open the portal of that one. We're here at the Wake and Bake, and I have in the studio today, I got Michelle. Michelle, say hi.
Hi.
And Alicia, you're legit here.
Yes.
You know, some people just want to be ghosts. It's okay. Good to have you. Sorry, I've been talking their ears off, but you know, at the same time, like it's like that Banana Hands moment in Shallow Hal when it's like he grabs Jack Black by the head and he goes, "Oh, demons!" Like I have to kind of do that to myself, like you know. But no, so I met Michelle on Instagram, and I saw that she was a blogger, and I saw that she had changed her whole shape.
Yes.
You changed shapes,
yes.
I'm
a shapeshifter.
No, for real. Like, I thought that I recognized you. I thought you were somebody I knew from school.
Yep.
And now that I met you in person, I'm even more amazed because I thought you were a lot taller.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I was really tall, and I was like, no, I'm actually like 5'3".
I was like, I think she's an Amazon. I think she's
no, I'm not.
But yeah, you're quite petite.
Yeah.
I mean, not only in size, but also in stature.
Yeah.
Like, so that's really cool. And your hair is very tiny too.
Yes.
So is that your
It's been everywhere.
Your
My
Modesto
hair,
desert hair?
Yeah, I like to be different from everybody else, and I started out with really long hair, and I kept chopping. I've even went completely bald. So
no
and then
kidding.
I just kind of shave the sides, and I do whatever.
Did you ever have like platinum?
Yeah.
Maybe.
What school did you go to?
Dude, no. I'm thinking Gallo Art Center. I feel like were you anybody's? Were you and your husband? I almost were you anybody's date?
My husband and I went there before together.
Were you in like a fancy, like smoky sequins, like black and silver sequins dress? No, because like this.
I wish, but no, that wasn't me,
dude.
If it had heels, I definitely wasn't wearing.
Yeah, no. Oh, she had heels. Yeah, because you would have been taller than me then. But I was wider, so I hunched over more. You know, like I was more like Danny DeVito in those era.
No.
But okay, all right. No, I'm just picking my brains.
I have had platinum hair, yes.
But okay, all right. Well, no, I mean.
A year ago, I was double my size though, so.
Yeah, no. So let's talk about that shit.
Let's do
like
it.
for real. So do you want to say your actual weight at the beginning?
Yeah, I got all the way up. My highest weight was 311. Okay. It's the highest I ever got. And starting weight pre-surgery, I was 280 pounds.
5'3".
5'3".
300
Yeah,
pounds.
I had a body mass index.
That hurts my chest.
Of like 56% body fat.
Holy shit.
And I actually used to come to Max Muscle and get my body fat done and all that stuff. And I mean, I've been obese my whole life. I was a chubby chunk from the moment I was born. But I even like was teased in school. I was bullied in school for being obese. And I just didn't know how to get it off. I'd get it off. I'd lose some, gain it back. Lose some, gain it back. Did keto, did pills, did protein shakes, did it all. Yeah. And couldn't keep the weight off.
Did you ever fuck with mini thins?
No.
That was big in Modesto.
But I did the cleanse and lean or whatever it is. That
those I still use those.
Oh my God. I would like...
I call those baby arm pills.
For real. That shit right there will fuck you up.
Yeah. You know, here's what's
You can
crazy.
get addicted to it. Like, oh, I'm going to go eat a hamburger and I'm just going to take some
like, I'm so glad you brought those up because shit is what I love talking about. No, it is. Because,
I don't
like,
throw anybody under the bus, you know what I mean?
Here's the thing. I had a friend of mine from Brazil. I talked to him all the time when I was trying to lose weight about my shit all the time because to me that was like my gauge about what was going on, and he did not like want to hear it, but I would always tell him. And then all out of the blue, his sister hits me up,
right?
And she's like, "Hey, I heard you're obsessed with like worms and stuff in your shit," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all have them." And she, because that was the other thing was parasites, right?
Oh my
God. And so she's like, "Well, I've been taking this shit, Diatomaceous Earth." And it kills parasites, and we take it regularly because we go to Brazil all the time. And Brazil is full of parasites. And I was like, okay. So I've taken it a few times, and it's pretty amazing. I feel like it does a thing, but still, the cleanse and lean.
So you don't have to drop the toilet seat after you take a shit?
Well, I have a squatty potty. I got a squatty potty.
Wait.
And I don't even get up.
I've never diagnosed the worms in my shit before, but...
Oh, I get up and stare.
Really?
I'm
my
a fucking
God.
weirdo about it. Yeah, I'm a fucking weirdo. Like, I get up, dude, I mean,
okay.
and actually, let me ask you this.
Okay.
This is so good. Dude, girls wipe different than boys, right?
Yeah.
Okay? Like, I'm, like,
everybody... You're asking or are you telling me?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm just making sure you do.
Okay.
You know, like, cause, I mean,
I hope so.
Cause I had one of my friends, like, when we were young, like, we were talking about how we wipe our ass, and he's like, "Mom, tell my mom how you wipe your ass," you know, kind of thing. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, but, he was a different kind of person, too. Like, I mean, I've always felt that toilet paper was white for a reason. You know, they would have made it brown if they didn't want you to look at it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I check for blood all the time. Like, that was my first fear. Was because whenever I was 380, I would rip my asshole all the time. Like, sometimes just farting would rip my ass. Like, it would just be like such a massive, like, whack! The next time I wipe, there was blood. You know what I mean? But like, so, no, but the cleanse and lean, like just the other day I ate 3 brats from the Elks Lodge, and squatty potty, cleanse and lean, and that beer I had.
Yeah.
Like,
clean you right on.
Yeah,
out.
it was like, I could have, like, it's that. You know, if you fuck with it, then you know.
No, I used to buy it, but I used to have, like, go through a bottle. Like,
do you attribute,
how much do you... a membership, fucking, I should have just had a membership.
How much would you attribute your weight loss to the shits? To those shits? To the baby arm shits?
I honestly...
It didn't work?
No. I honestly tried everything to lose weight. I would... even take laxatives.
Yeah.
I would, I never was bulimic, but I would take laxatives. I would do the lean and cleanse. I would starve myself. I would drink, milk and magnesia or whatever that shit is that you drink. I would do everything I could to lose weight, and that became a problem.
Yeah.
And I was very much a closet binge eater. So I would like, What
was your favorite thing to binge?
Oh my God, sweets. Ice cream.
Those are good.
Ice cream was like the death of me. But my thing was, I would lose a lot of weight, and then I
think milk's bad for us anyway, though. I really do.
The cow's milk, I think, is like
no, but I mean,
horrible.
where are you going to get human breast milk ice cream, though?
Well, I know.
You know,
I believe in that. Even with my kids, I'm like, cow's milk, man. You're like literally feeding your child something that's produced for a human calf. For an
you're
animal,
creating
for a
human cow.
You're creating
a human cow.
It's breast milk for a calf, not for a human. So I definitely believe in that. But no, I'm a closet eater. I was a closet eater for many, many years. I lost a significant amount of weight doing keto. That was probably the best.
Well, because that's a lifestyle, though.
Yeah.
That isn't just
but the moment that my goal was to get under 200 pounds. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be under 200 pounds. I can't wait.
That's what I'm going for now.
I did keto. I got under 200, and then I went and had a cheeseburger and fries, and those carbs just did it for me. And then I couldn't stop. And I'm the kind of person that won't eat in front of like my friends and family because I'm afraid they're going to judge me. So I would go and be at work, you know, when I worked my 9 to 5, and I'd be sitting there and I'd order food.
Right.
And then after that, I'd need dessert. So then I'd order dessert, and then I'd go home and act like nothing. But then I'd eat my kids' cookies that are on top of the fridge. You know what I mean? When nobody's looking at me.
I love the kids' cookies, though. Aren't they always better than adult cookies?
They are.
Because it's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You were an asshole today. I eat your cookie. You know? Yeah, kids. Yeah. Especially, I used to work at a daycare. I hate other people's kids. Like, man, let me tell you, they're like other people's cats.
They really are.
You know, you got to get to know them. If they don't scratch too much, then you're like, all right, seriously. You're all right. You know, but every once in a while, you're just like, I'm over it. But so you said surgery.
Yeah. So
you did the bypass?
No, I had the duodenal switch loop done.
Never heard of this one.
So basically, you have the sleeve where they can go in and just do like, they could just cut out like 90% of your stomach. That's the first.
It doesn't sound like a good one because it always seems like your stomach's going to stretch back out.
Exactly.
Isn't
then you have
happens?
the gastric bypass, which is like not my thing because I don't want all of my everything bypassed into a little fucking pouch.
Yeah. Because that'll also stretch.
Yeah. They don't do the lap band. They don't offer the lap band anymore because it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then there's the duodenal switch, which means that they go in and they can cut your stomach into a sleeve, and then they bypass a certain amount of intestine. The standard duodenal switch, you have like 30 feet of intestine in your body, you'd be left with like...
I thought it was like a mile. I heard it could go around the earth twice or something.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I don't know.
They say it's like 700 cc's, and I
don't believe anything I ever learned in school anymore. You know what I mean? I really don't. Like, I feel bad for doctors.
Yeah.
Because they can't even trust themselves anymore. Yeah. You know?
They cut me down.
So how many miles did they cut out?
I have left with 250 cc's.
Yeah.
Out of 700.
So the small intestine is 16 feet, and then the large intestine is 5 feet.
Coming through with the actual facts.
Yeah.
You're a fact checker.
But I'm just saying, I'm just saying though, didn't they tell us? I'm 45, but I'm pretty sure that they told us when we were kids that our intestines went around the earth twice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That. Like, I'm just like, fucking, I want to find those book writers and beat the shit out of their old ass, but they're probably dead. Yeah. COVID got them. The purge is working. So they cut that out.
Yeah.
Now, what did that do for you?
I chose that surgery because I knew that after time, I have some friends who got just the sleeve done. And if you have like a small amount of weight, like 40, 50 pounds to lose, it's cool. I had over 100 pounds, 80 to 100 pounds to lose. Eventually, people choose the sleeve because you can still, you take ibuprofen, you don't have to take vitamins, you don't have to do none of that shit. I went ahead and sacrificed all that because I knew over time I was going to go back to eating food.
Right.
And I wanted to have options, and I didn't want to gain my weight.
You were real with yourself.
I just kept it honest.
Yeah.
So I do have to take vitamins for the rest of my life, 3 times a day.
Okay.
I can't take any NSAIDs. I have to do like just Tylenol or extra strength Tylenol. But
I don't take any Tylenol, and I don't take any. I just eat weed. Can you eat weed?
Yeah.
Do you eat weed?
I smoke weed. I don't
Sick. I was going to ask you on Instagram, because I was going to bring a joint. but at the same time, I was just like,
I'm more of a
if she says no, smoker. I'm still going to bring a joint.
But yeah, I chose to go that route. So she had it done too. This is my daughter. She's 23. She had it done 3 months ago.
Okay.
The same surgery.
I thought she was your bestie. That's your daughter?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Had her when I was 17.
All right. But you kind of seem familiar, though, to me. Where do you get your hair done? I'm known to a salon in town. I just want to see it. You don't do your hair? Okay. Now I just can picture you in the sink. I don't know. That's usually where I see people, but again with no glasses, so it doesn't help. So now when you got that surgery, did you have to have anything removed, or did it all just start shedding?
No, I haven't had any skin removed yet at all. I haven't had.
You said yet, so
I probably will do my arms because I do have a lot of excess skin on my arms.
Okay.
But
I didn't notice any. That's why I was curious.
I'm really grateful. To be honest with you,
You didn't end up with a vagina for a neck.
No, I'm old. This is age.
Yeah.
So I'm 40 now. So I mean, I've got that little bit of excess waddle going on there now.
Yeah.
I don't really want to alter my body too much, and I'm grateful because I was really big, and I had like. Just
and you're like,
fat
what
everywhere.
else?
And now I feel grateful because I do see a lot of people who are like, wow, you didn't have any skin removal done? I'm like, no. My husband tells me all the time, God, babe, I'm glad your body looks okay compared to what I thought it was going to look like after a weight loss.
I've had sex with a couple of bodies, and let me tell you, it's weird. I'm used to firm like me, and actually whenever I was fat, like I was more like firm, and I'm used to that. And even with the plump girls, like they were like firm, but like I had lap band girls, and
it's different.
It was different.
Yeah, I didn't have.
But like with you, I didn't even notice. Like I was looking at your ankles as I was asking you the question. I was just like, I don't really. Like you wear it well.
Thank you.
Yeah. When would you say the largest amount dropped?
Oh, I don't know.
When was your surgery? Let me ask you that. When was your surgery?
I had it on Cinco de Mayo of 2020.
Oh shit! Right in the middle of COVID.
I had it actually right when COVID started.
Yeah.
In March, I was scheduled for my surgery.
Well, it started in December of 2019.
But it wasn't announced until March.
Yeah.
Because I swear I had that shit in February.
Oh
2020.
Yeah. I had it in January.
And they announced it, and then elective surgeries were put off, so I had to wait 2 months to have my surgery done. And nobody could go to the hospital with me. Nothing. But I didn't give a shit. My husband was like, "Are you?" I was like, "I'm not scared. I'm so fucking ready for this surgery that I don't care. Drop my ass off on the fucking street and I'll walk to fucking."
So
to the
you
hospital.
were how much? You were.
I weighed 280 pounds day of surgery.
280 the day of surgery.
Mm-hmm. I'm 144.
Holy
right now.
shit! Mm-hmm. So a year and 2 months.
Yeah, but I lost all this weight probably in the first 9 months.
Yeah, around
first eight.
Around Thanksgiving time,
I was already
dropping.
I already started.
I know. Well, you kind of look like the hot Dixie chick. You kind of got the hot Dixie chick thing going. If she cut her hair off.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I get pink a lot.
Oh, pink too. Like duh. Didn't even. I don't really like her. So
everybody seems to know me though. Emma, you're not the only person. Everybody's
I'm
like,
sorry.
Do you? You look like somebody else. Is this your name? No.
Yeah. Well, now we're friends forever. Yeah. And I wouldn't bring my name up too often. Just so you know. I have awards for a reason.
Okay.
And they aren't for being nice.
It's all good. It's all good.
But what? I can hear you, bro. I'm in the middle of a podcast. You shut your mouth. Oh, this guy. What else was I going to ask you though? Oh, so the 9 months. So it was like, what would you say? Like 10 pounds a month, 20 pounds a month?
I was losing 2 pounds a week. Probably. Actually, no.
Okay.
Let me take that back. I'm lying. I was
Don't
losing
lie.
about a half a pound a day. So when I first had the surgery, I was losing about a pound a day for the first couple months, maybe 2 or 3 months, and after that, I went to about a half a pound a day.
It was the same day?
Yeah.
No shit.
I'd wake up the next day and be a pound down.
No, but I mean the surgery was same day.
Oh, yeah.
You went in, you drove yourself home?
No.
Somebody
My husband dropped me off.
outside?
He wasn't allowed to go in because of COVID. So,
but I just, hey.
No.
We're in a modern world.
No, not same day. I didn't go home the same day.
It would have been pretty gnarly of Modesto
I
of
went
you.
home the next day.
Okay.
I went home. I had to stay overnight for observation.
And how did you feel coming out of there?
Like shit.
I mean, your tummy.
Like shit.
You just feel sick.
No, they put you under. You wake up.
Oh, it's the hangover, the anesthesia thing.
You wake up, and I was just like, my eyes started tearing. I was like, "What the hell just happened?" You don't really feel nothing because you got like, staples or stitch. She had staples. I didn't. They just sewed me, and then they give you these little 2-ounce things to drink water, and you not realizing that you're just supposed to sip on, just like gulp. Oh, ouch. Shit!
Yeah.
The pain hurt so bad, it literally felt like fucking somebody was shoving rocks down a straw. It hurt so bad.
Have you ever passed a stone?
No, I have never.
At the beginning of my COVID adventure, I passed a stone on my way to Las Vegas.
Oh, I heard it's bad for guys.
And it was my second time. The first time was the worst. It dropped me because I you feel it. It's like a goat head going through your urethra. It's amazing. But no. So I can imagine the internal pain. You know, I was actually just describing it to my dad over those the sausages that I was
sausages that you were scarfing down.
Yeah. Because him and I were talking about our shit. You know, that's what old men do. So 9 months, wow. I mean, like a year. I mean,
I can't even really tell you how fast it went. All I know is that it felt like forever.
Well, I saw the picture, and it's like two different people. You look like a house in the before picture.
No, seriously, like, I was built like a motherfucking house.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
so
I was big all over.
It's
big
pretty
arms.
awesome to see.
I was like, my husband would call me the hoss because I was like, I'm a Taurus. And I will fucking run through walls. Like, my whole thing was I was strong, and I love being big because I love being strong.
Yeah.
Like, I'll fight a man.
No, that's one thing that
now
sucked
I feel
for me.
so feeble.
You can't lean into people, and you can't lean on them anymore, right?
I used to be like, I used to like, let's fight, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, my husband, I'm standing out there putting groceries. He goes, you need to hurry up, put the groceries in the car, get in the car. I'm like, why? He's like, babe, you're not the big ass bitch you used to be. Some motherfucker's just gonna run up and fucking snatch you up now.
And that's the other thing is that I keep picturing you like this. I'm like trying to put you in my timeline looking like this. But I got to look at that other picture of you more. I mean, but that's who I thought. That's why I thought you were. Because so this gal that I thought you were, her name is Michelle, and I thought you, and she's a year older than me. But
how old are you?
I'm 45.
Okay, I'm 40.
But dude, I assume everybody.
I look older than I am, though.
No. So but here's the thing.
You wouldn't even offend me.
Even Brian looks older than me because everybody is more mature than me. I got a Peter Pan complex, and once you get that in your head, it actually does go externally.
Listen, I just told my husband.
I'm gonna die.
I just started making TikToks recently. I think I'm awesome, and I tell my husband yesterday, I'm like, listen. I'm like, I don't know why nobody's caught on to how fucking awesome I am yet. Like, I'm fucking awesome. Yeah. And people don't see it. Like, why?
It's a Taurus thing.
It's a thing. I think I'm the greatest thing that ever walked the earth.
This is something. No.
Dead.
I'm with
dead
you.
serious.
I probably would have to agree with you.
And people that don't notice that, I'm like, you're fucking ghost.
But you even knew that when you were 3+.
No, I did.
Yeah,
I was a shit then.
Yeah,
I never lacked.
Well, because you could fucking check them. You know, like that's it, dude. As soon as I dropped the first 50 pounds, people were getting mouthy. Yeah. People started getting mouthy, and I was like, "You don't know who the fuck I am," you know. And even today, I was like talking to this guy who's, you know, he's a young kid. But he's a big Cuban boy, and he's like a corn-fed Cuban, you know. And I'm like, dude, I was like, you know, back whenever I was husky, like, you know, people knew not to. Like one time, I puked so hard that I broke blood vessels in my face, and we were in Louisiana, but at the time I was dyeing my hair. I bleached my hair and then dye it, you know, blue black, so in the sun it had like a cool sheen. And but I didn't do my eyebrows before we left, so I had no eyebrows, and my face is all swollen with these like red freckles. And they were like, "Dude, just don't talk. Just wear your sailor's coat and just keep your hands in your pockets and just stand around." And I was like, "Okay." And they're like, "You look so mean. If I don't know you, you look so mean." But I'm like a teddy bear.
Yeah.
I mean, except for everybody that's listening, I'll punch you in the throat. All right.
Right.
So that we know. Right. So that we know. And so will Michelle. Just so you know.
Yes.
We got another Taurus in the building. Don't fuck with this.
When's your birthday?
May 12th. I'm the same as Ricky Schroeder.
I'm April 30th.
Okay. All right. But dude, you're right there. Yeah. You're jumping in on at the beginning. Yeah. You know, you're a younger Taurus than me in so many ways. Yeah. But yeah, you know, have you ever noticed though, whenever you ever go to a party and all of a sudden you're just chilling in the corner with like 5 other Tauruses and you're all just standing there with your drinks, like ready to fuck some shit up?
No, I can.
It happens.
I never get to hang around other Tauruses.
If you go to a public place and you're allowed to roam freely, you will gravitate. You will gravitate in a pack, in a herd. You will get a herd going, and the longer you're allowed to you know, herd together, the more herd mentality you get, it's pretty fucking amazing. Like I used to do it a lot when I was young because I was out drinking a lot more.
Yeah.
But even now, like
tourists, come with me. Let's find
another
one.
Well, it's but you don't. It's organic. Like
It really
you
is.
don't even have to do it. I mean, look, we're Instagram friends, and instantly we identify as the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just heard everything about myself except for the cool weight loss story, but just how awesome Michelle is also how awesome Buck Stallion is, and we can share that awesomeness because we're Tauruses.
Yes.
So now you just got your surgery. How many?
3 months ago.
3 months. So have you seen any changes?
Yeah, so as of today, I'm 74 pounds down. And it's only been 3 months.
Okay.
So, yes. I started, day of surgery, I weighed 329.
Now, how old are you, if I can ask?
23.
23. Okay. All right. Get them young. Start them
I
young.
remember when I was 17.
Yeah.
And she saw what happened with me.
And I just had a baby 3 years ago, so after that, it was hard. It was hard to get the weight off, and I seen her do it, and I was like, you know what?
And I told her,
I'm
you
not
sure you
even
want to do
gonna-
this? Because it's not easy. That's fucking surgery is hard.
Yeah.
It's really, it's not even the hard part of the surgery, it's the mentality of it. It's the, I can't stuff my face with food now.
Right.
I can't fucking just
It's a forced lifestyle change.
I was a fast
It's like
eater.
you're like, hey, I want to be diabetic. Let's get some shots
I was a
going.
fast eater. They tell you after surgery you can't have carbs, you can't have soda, you can't drink from a straw, you can't chew gum because if you swallow the gum you're gonna fucking die. Basically, that's all these things that they tell you.
lies.
I do it all.
It's all right.
I fucking eat carbs. I tell her eat carbs. We eat tacos every day, all day. We fucking live on tacos. Soda. We drink soda. I fucking chew gum.
So Brian and
I do
I
whatever
did
I want.
have you ever done his turbo keto that he invented?
No.
It's a turkey.
I'm scared
and
of the shit that Brian comes up with. Okay?
No, he came up.
No, seriously. I'm not fucking with
He
Brian
came
shit.
up with this turbo keto, and we did a. I think I did an episode, but maybe not. I think I was going to do an episode, but basically it's turkey. It's ground turkey, lean ground turkey, with serranos and artichoke hearts and kale. You cook a shit ton of kale and it turns into nothing, as soon as you put it in the cooker.
Yeah.
But it is fucking delicious. And I did that for 2 weeks and I saw really awesome results.
Did you shit your brains out?
No.
Okay,
It was
Serrano's
awesome.
and the kale.
No, it was actually, it was still a little spicy, but I have everything but the turkey. I was going to do it again because I'm like 20 pounds away from where I wanted to be.
Awesome, man.
And, but again, it's going to be maintaining, and I wanted to do, I can't do meal prep as a lifestyle. It's just too, I don't want to blame ADHD like the rest of the world, and I don't want to blame anything else, but there's a lot to it whenever you got a lot of other things that you'd rather be doing with your time.
Well, I don't know if you're like this, but I go on a binge where it's like, I'll like something and I'll fucking eat it for a few weeks, and then I just don't want to even look at that shit.
But don't you do that on purpose?
I feel
You
like
kind
I
of do. It's like a
I was
self-destruct.
okay with
It's like,
it until I started noticing other people were like, Michelle, what's your
Eddie
problem?
Murphy only came out with one good song.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to this till I'm sick of it.
No, seriously. I'll eat something and I'll eat it for weeks, and then all of a sudden I never want to look at it again. And I'm just like, bleh, gross.
No, I'm in a good rotation, because I do like to eat lavishly still, and so I found a $40 lobster and steak dinner that I'll go enjoy every couple of weeks, and then I'll have Perco's steak and shrimp every other.
So you kind of need you don't do well with carbs.
Well, I just don't really like them. I don't like the way they make me feel. I don't
I get that.
I'm more of a meat and potatoes kind of guy.
Yeah.
And I did do that sides diet, and it kind of worked where you start with just nothing but plain baked potato, and you do that for a week, and then you add a green, and then you do that and then you add corn, and then you just.
Never heard of that.
But it's all sides. It's how Penn Jillette lost his weight and how Kevin Smith lost his weight. It's actually what they did.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's the sides diet. It's a legit diet, but it's a lifestyle diet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one of those ones where you just never look at a steak again. And I'm the opposite. I'll go spend $100 on nothing but steak and just Traeger the shit up and just sit around and eat that and sip on a Truly you know, or something, you know. But like, but that was for me. Like, it was hard liquor and soda was a big problem, and then for again, I can inhale. I still inhale burgers, but I think that if I could just curb that, like I said, like just for 2 weeks, and actually stay on track of you know, like you said, with the burgers. Right now, I'm trying to get fried goods out of my life. Yeah. Because I keep seeing the warnings on the window at the drive-thru.
What I just tell you about causing cancer and shit.
Yeah, and it's not about just being in the fumes. It's not about just being in contact with it. It's about, it's in the fucking food, and they're giving it to you to eat, but they have to put that little sticker in the window so that as they're poisoning you, you know you are the responsible party now by lawyers' terms. I just
fucking talked to her about that recently. Her son, my grandson, is on the spectrum of autism. Okay. And I told her, I said, I swear to God, I think it's because you ate fast food. Because she was addicted to fucking Jack in the Box. Yeah, and I told her, and I swear I think it has something to do with it. The food, the processed bullshit.
I mean,
it's just my belief.
No. How
Anybody out there, please don't judge me. No. I just personally think.
If you judge, you know what's going to fucking happen. You're going to get some awesome in your throat.
I just know that's what I think. That's my opinion.
No, they have to put the warning on the fucking drive-through window because it's a fact. You know, like I work in a few different industries, and in one I saw a pregnant woman moving pesticides, and I said, "Hey, are you trying to give your baby cricket legs? What are you doing?" Yeah. And she was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Dude, just even the residue on that bag." Right. Is going into you. Right. And I sold mattresses for a while. I don't know if you saw it. Did you look at anything on YouTube? Nah, you wouldn't have. That's why you're here. No. I'm glad. No. Because here's the thing. I don't feel like YouTube is like a 3-ring circus to me.
I'm not really a YouTube fan.
I mean, if you're listening to the podcast on there, you'll see there's 3 people that have listened to the podcast on YouTube. Yeah. Like, a lot of my videos have like 5 views, and most of them are probably me because it's like my own weird, you know, yearbook, you know, of shit that I do. But I had a mattress factory, Buck Stallion's Mattress Emporium, and I would have people come in and tell me they want an organic mattress made of Talalay latex, non-allergenic, you know, like no chemicals. And I'm like, you need to go to another country because in the state of California, everything is flame retardant, and everything we sleep on is emitting flame retardant chemicals. Those chairs, the plastic, the wall, the paint, like, you know, they only had to stop us from lead-based paint because it fucked up somebody rich. Right. You know what I mean? If all it was killing was us poor people, they wouldn't have fucking cared. But they were like, shit, how are we going to get these people to dig holes for us if they only got 3 fingers on 1 foot? Yeah. You know what I mean? And so that's where we're at. Like, they're but like, I just saw a commercial, you know, so in your vitamins, ooh, yeah, you can't fuck with anything else now, huh? Like tropics, like you can't do like
shrooms,
mushrooms. Yeah.
No, I've fucked with microdosing mushrooms.
Okay, well, microdosing, that's safe.
Yeah.
Beer muffs.
No, she's
good. Mom she didn't knows. Mushroom. No.
She didn't give a shit. This mom's been around the block. She fucking knows it. Yeah. So no. You know, I've microdosed mushrooms. You know.
Well, so this is what this guy had said in this random thing was basically he was breaking down how all these mushrooms have all these powers. Yeah. Not just psychedelic mushrooms, but like the lion's mane and you know the what was it the turkey tail, you know, and all this shit. So, but like, so do you feel like anything hits you differently? No. Now it's just.
I was microdosing mushrooms, and then I would do like the mud water. You know, you can do the
mud
water. I was doing that for a
so
while.
I think the diatomaceous earth is similar to that mud water.
Really?
Yeah, but it's a higher concentration. Like diatomaceous, there's a lot of non-food grade, and that's what they use in like bed bug stuff and stuff. Hence the Mattress Factory. That's where I got into it.
Yeah.
But the food grade you can get at like the health food stores in bulk, like by the pound, and it comes with the proper dosage that you should drink per day.
Yeah.
But I believe because they show
because there's like another supplement that comes. Mine wasn't actually mud water; it was a different brand online, but it had the second one that was like complete, like straight up nutrients into green.
Yeah.
Green, you could do the mud water, and then you're supposed to second dose it with like some green powder that you put into your drink. Or
now, are you doing that? You're doing that?
Do that now,
You're not
but
now.
I was there for a while because after the surgery. I had suffered from migraines for many, many, many years, and after the surgery, I think I was depleted of so many vitamins so quickly from my bones and everything,
and the
my
healing
blood,
process,
that I actually became bedridden with migraines, and nobody could figure it out.
Nobody came in and said, "Give her a warm Pepsi."
I had an MRI done, I had a CT scan done, and they couldn't find out, and then they diagnosed me with degenerative disc disease in my neck, and
I don't see
bullshit.
that. I think they're lying. I don't see that.
They tried to give me all kinds of shit, and I was like,
fuck a doctor.
This
man.
is what happened. Listen, no, seriously, I was so depressed at this point. I couldn't even get out of bed for like a month. I couldn't even move. I was in so much pain.
Man,
Eventually,
I
I went
wish
to
I had
the
called you then.
hospital. Right. Told the hospital they were going to put me on some medication. They had put me through so many medications. I was like, this shit's not working. This shit's not working. The doctor in the hospital that night goes, "What do you want me to prescribe you?" I said, "Well, you know what? I heard about this medication called gabapentin. It's for nerve damage." And he goes, "I'll prescribe it to you." This is the ER doctor. He prescribed to me, and my life has been 360 since.
So that is a neurotropic.
So obviously I have some kind of nerve damage going on in my back or my spine. But I think it got even worse. I've had it over the years. But I also, backtracking. Yeah. During the time I was taking the Cleanse and Lean, or Lean and Cleanse, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
I
Baby arm
also
pills.
was diagnosed with diverticulitis. So I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks.
That's like the shits. It's like
so bad that it was like polyps on my intestine.
Yeah.
And I was like literally like shitting blood. Like the whole entire toilet was full of blood. Yeah. And I didn't know what, I thought it was fucking dying. And I went and they diagnosed me with diverticulitis, put me on some fast for 2 weeks, couldn't eat shit for 2 weeks but popsicles. And I was getting migraines since back then. That's how I got diagnosed with that. Because I was like, one day I had a migraine for like 3 days. And then all of a sudden I started feeling this stabbing pain in my, like a horse kicked me in my gut. And I went to the hospital and that's what happened. Who knows if it's really the truth?
Right.
Because these doctors don't believe shit. No. They're all fucking just
They put their finger in your butt and they're all,
guesses.
Smells weird.
All they're doing is guessing. That's all they're doing. They get paid to guess.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was this for this whole time. Apparently, I don't know. There's some nerve damage.
You fuck with probiotics?
I did you have to after you have surgery.
Yeah.
But I used to regularly, and I would abuse them to try to lose weight.
What about kombucha?
Yeah.
Yeah, you love that shit?
I used to do. I don't do it now. Water. It's disgusting.
It is. But I get the sweeter ones, but
the moment I see that slimy shit floating in the kombucha, I'm good. Like I'm done. I've had it a couple times in my drink.
See, to me, that's what I want in my body.
The fermented bullshit. No, I'm good with the fermentation. I don't want to see slimy algae floating on my shit.
That's the mushroom.
I don't give a shit what it is. That's fucking disgusting.
So whenever I thought before I knew it was called COVID, I was sick for a couple of weeks, and I did nothing but yogurt and kombucha and weed. And in a week and a half, I came out of it. It was like one day I just broke out of my chrysalis, and I went and started watching TV, and this weird China flu had all the things I had just gone through. But to me, like losing your taste, all that other stuff.
That didn't happen to me.
But did it
happen to you?
It happens when you get a cold. It happens when you get the flu. It happens if you have a hangover.
Like top ramen soup, cup of noodles.
I remember one time we got all fucked up when we were kids, and somebody spilled that Chinese food mustard.
Oh yeah,
that packet mustard. Yeah, and it's like there's that smell comes around every once in a while, and I'm like, it wasn't the mustard. It's something else. Somebody has rot gut or some shit. That's something else going on.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was the mustard. But it was something, Anyways. So wow. So
I had that shit too.
So what? Now you're just about maintaining.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to gain weight right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to gain about 10 to 15 pounds.
Have you
I
considered
lost more
muscle?
weight than I thought I was going to.
Have you considered?
Yeah, no, I lift a little bit here and there. I should lift more. I used to lift a lot.
Yeah.
I used to be able to deadlift a lot. I used to be able to lift a lot of weight. You do lose a lot of strength when you lose so much weight so quickly. To be honest with you, I hate fucking working out.
Okay.
I only worked out before because I had to, because I felt like that was... Don't get me wrong. I liked working out when I was bigger because it made me feel strong. Like I was strong. I could push and pull some shit like there was no fucking tomorrow. Now,
yeah. When we were bigger,
I could build up my strength, but I just haven't had the motivation to do it. Just don't give a shit.
Like right now while you were talking, I saw another person in you. The mom from Family Ties. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You get that ever?
Yeah, no, I haven't.
No,
but
okay,
I get it. Okay.
Good. She was a hottie.
Okay.
But also I picture you just like this, just being like, You know what I mean?
That.
I just think that you need the proper motivator. Like I've tried to get people to train me from out of here, and everybody else is like more about themselves. And that's not, I can't hate for that, but like I even had a girl trainer for a little bit.
Can't do a girl
she went
trainer.
to another state and she's winning championships now.
I can't do it. I had
can't.
a male, my husband, likes to work out, but we can't work out together.
No,
and then I had a male trainer.
Because now that becomes a crutch too.
Male
I've
trainers
done
are
that.
awesome, but then,
No, I meant with your spouse. I've
yeah.
tried to, because then it's like, hey, do you feel like walking? No.
No.
I'm just going to walk. I didn't feel like
No,
that.
it's basically
I'm just
he's
gonna-
a Leo
yeah.
and I'm a Taurus. If you try to tell me to fucking do anything, I'm like, I'm not fucking listening to you.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. I'm not
Yeah, my
listening to
mom's
you.
a Leo.
He's like, listen, you want to fucking listen? My mom was a Leo too.
Yeah.
It's been a whole lifetime of Leos.
Wait,
but-
is your dad a Scorpio?
I don't know. I'm adopted.
Mine is. Oh,
Yeah.
sick. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, well, that's a... There's a tidbit right there.
we'll go into it. We'll do another podcast another time. Well, I'll tell you a whole nother.
We'll do a story about adoption.
Yeah.
So, well, dude,
There's a whole other side of me that
I'm super
nobody's
stoked
seen.
for you. Like,
Thanks.
I am gonna trip out more on your before pictures because now that I know that this is the only you. Like, again, I was trying to fit this you into my timeline, and I was like, yeah, I've seen her. Your butt was bigger.
Yeah, it was. Now it's flatter
No,
than
no,
a
no.
motherfucking pancake. Let me tell you, it was big. It was big.
So what now? Actually, I do want to know because I just noticed. I could see veins in my fingers.
Yeah.
So I know, like, the vein in my hand,
Yeah.
and like it's
That's
slow.
good.
It's the extremities. It starts
Yeah.
there. So, what was the last thing that you lost the weight in? Was it your ass?
That goes first.
My ass went first.
Your ass went first.
It's fucking
Shit.
sad. And you know what? Everybody kept saying, I was like, I'll never.
Oh, I
lose
think
my
I did
ass.
see a cartoon
'Cause
about
I had
that
an
on
ass,
TV once.
and I just did not think it was going to go. I thought there was like, I thought I had enough junk in the trunk that it was
Yeah.
going to be all right. I was going to be fine.
But then you realized that was the
motherfucker
trunk.
said
That was the
no.
storage trunk.
I turned into a straight up pencil. I just.
Well, I mean, I don't want to compliment you
be
too
honest
much,
here.
but you're holding it, girl.
Let's be honest.
You're holding it
here.
down.
Thanks.
You are.
Thank you.
And again, like
It's
with
the swag, I got the swag.
it helps.
for
But I'm just
it.
saying, like, even like you're
I got
like
muscle in there, man. Like,
Yeah.
there's actual muscle in
Yeah.
there, but I just need to, remove
you got to
all
quit
that.
grabbing that though. When you do it, when you show your cool arm, don't grab your granny flabbies.
I tell my daughter all the time.
But
my
no,
kids,
dude,
shit, get with it.
like you should be proud.
Thanks.
You know what I mean, for reals.
Thanks.
And I hope that your journey continues
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to be following it.
Thanks.
And I mean, unless you start getting all weird and start, here's the thing, like. If you decide you're gonna go vegan or yoga or anything hip, you know what I mean. Just
the trendy shit is a bunch of bullshit.
just keep doing the thing that you are doing, which is the comparison pictures. Because every day that you do that, it doesn't, regardless. I mean, for sure you're gonna get thousands of likes as you've been getting, but at the same time, like every day that you can make that comparison, like put on the same dress and go, look at this shit, don't even fit me, or I mean,
No.
I put on all my old dresses,
No.
and I mean,
I saved a couple things from my biggest, and I was like, it was even hard getting rid of my clothes because I had a closet full of clothes, and I kept thinking you still have that mentality of, oh my God, what if I gain on my way back?
Yeah. Yeah.
What if I gain on my way back? Like, my God, what am I going to do?
And you and I both know that journey of fluctuating like Oprah. Like, you know what I mean? Like you said, it's like, I actually, my biggest weight loss was juicing. I did carrots, and then I didn't like the orange thing, and I started thinking, I bet this is how you really fuck yourself up is by doing too much carrot juice. And so I switched to cucumbers. And that was delicious, like just cucumber juice and kale and a couple apples or whatever, and then I'd have like boiled chicken, for dinner, so that I had something, But I wasn't trying to do, some pepper maybe, but I wasn't trying to do too much. I think for me it was hard to become a minimalist in that aspect, but it helped me because then whenever I built back up to where I'm at now, I'm pretty simple. Like just, meat, cheese.
On keto, I did a bacon fast for 11 days.
Wow.
I ate nothing but bacon.
That's probably not good. That probably wasn't good.
I did. I ate nothing but bacon. I'd eat a pack of bacon.
I think that's the fucked up part about keto is that people are retarded like that. Mm-hmm. Like, I did it all. Look at me, I made a cheese and bacon omelet. Like, fucking, and you also have a clogged arteries now. Right. A friend of mine, I want to say he might be between our ages, like in early 40s, but I just found out that he had a heart attack.
Yeah. And
he wasn't a fat dude. He was just a chunk. He was like a thick dude. He was a broad dude. And he said, oh my God. He said, I wish I had done it sooner. I wish I had went and had heart surgery sooner because once they fixed it, he's like, all of a sudden I was online. He's like, my whole life I wasn't even full functioning. And I've heard that from a couple other people that have had heart surgery in their 50s, but in their early 40s.
That's how I feel about the surgery I had. Yeah. I tell people all the time.
You waited 20 years too long?
I said I should have done it sooner. I should have done it sooner, and I would have had...
But they didn't have the technology 20 years ago.
They didn't. And you know what? Even the surgery that I got now is still under research. Like, it's still not...
Did you get a good deal?
No.
Sometimes they give you like. I wish
I would have done it sooner,
Are they doing like the boob job return thing? Like if they let you come.
Listen, they did do some. I just told them. They said we can't do nothing for you because you don't have enough excess skin to do shit. So.
I wasn't even.
I mean tummy tuck, not right.
Yeah. Okay.
But that too.
I was. I mean, like I said, I was curious about the skin thing because I didn't see any.
No, I haven't had.
And then you did the arm thing, and I'm like, oh yeah. But I mean, look at even I got some.
Oh my God! Shut up.
You were big, lost weight, and then gained weight, and then
I stretched, and I had
like when you fluctuate like that, for sure. I mean, I remember whenever I started getting my stretch marks, I was like, holy shit! Like cocoa butter, like you like, and that was actually when my daughter was in the womb, so I was eating with her, and I was probably eating more. I was like. Was that guilt eating or
dad bod?
Support eating? Yeah, dad.
You were support eating.
Dad bods weren't hot in '99. No. Okay, they were not cool.
They are now.
And now I don't want one. Yeah. I'm like, that's cool. All you 30 somethings can go get a dad bod and cardiac arrest. Like that's fine. I'm trying to be like that stud, with no sleeves.
Yeah.
Like fixes cars with a handlebar mustache. Like, like. I got like 20 more years until I can do that. But, anyways, so anything else that you wanted to? I mean, we did put in the title where they can follow your journey. Do you want to say it out loud so that everybody knows that that's where it is?
Yeah, my Instagram.
Yeah.
So it's out _my_shell CHELL.
Because her name's Michelle.
Michelle
Jones.
Yes, Michelle Jones.
Michelle.
Yes.
So that's why she's out of her shell with a CHEL.
I have 2 pages though. They could follow my my blogger page too.
And that's where I found you.
Michelle I am.
Yeah, Michelle I am. And there's dots.
Yeah, Michelle.I.am.
Okay. And do you want to give out your Instagram? No, you're cool. All right. We'll see you in Mom's pictures. I'm sure. Cool. Well, and congratulations on your
Thank
journey, your beginning of your journey.
Yes.
And
A
again,
long ways to go.
hey, and I want to congratulate you too, because like your generation does not fucking take cheat codes well. And our generation is like the masters of it. Like that, we actually probably coined the fucking term, cheat codes. And it's something that I use regularly now that I'm becoming a middle-aged man and a father and, you know, a mentor to some. Like, I see it as an opportunity. Like, hey, like I use this term so often. I'm at level 45. You're at level 23.
Right.
Let me help you skip the volcano. Let me help you skip. Let me help you skip the DUI.
Yeah.
Let me help you skip the fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, my mom did it on a certain level because she's like, hey, she helped me skip the DUI because she's like, you don't drink unless you're home. You know what I mean? You stay home and drink. And so now I'm like, hey, even though, but that, you know. I partied. Whenever I was your age, that's whenever I became a lounge singer and went through a divorce, and you know, it was like, I'm gonna live my dreams, and now I'm famous, and it sucks. Okay, everybody's like, I've never heard of you, and I'm like, well, that's cool because everybody you like has never heard of you.
Exactly.
But thank you guys for coming out,
for having
and can I get you guys anything to drink on me? You guys want an energy drink?
We're good. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, though.
Thank you.
Today's show has been brought to you by Max Muscle and Buck Stallions Emporium on Etsy. Touch yourself when you think about it later.
Hey guys, it's Crypto Chris. Are you tired of not making any money in the crypto market? Well, guess what? You're done not making any money in the crypto market. Best thing you can ever do is diversify your whole portfolio with no total trading strategy. Follow my 6 tips. 1. Believe in your dreams. 2. Listen to Molly Kuhn and David Lee Roth all day. 3. Stop being so serious when you're trying to invest your money. 4. Put your money into the computer. 5. Take your computer money and just put it all in there and just fucking hold your breath. 6. Break up with your girlfriend. You don't even like her. Those are my 6 tips. Ask me how I made over $700 this week. Those reasons are the way that I got here. Those are the steps. Do you want to have my success? Follow me for more tips on cryptos.